Tonight, we revealed that the loss of public money at the National Youth Service could have been prevented or revealed earlier had then Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, Gender and Youth Affairs acted on information that had been passed on by an informant.
Members of Parliament and the Labour Committee now claim that the CS, who has since moved to the health docket, failed to act when she was informed by an anonymous source of suspect happenings at the institution.
Enock Sikolia reports that the revelation comes even as investigations start compiling files related to the scandal.
During President Uhuru Kenyatta's first term in office, the National Youth Service launched one of the most progressive blueprints that would have seen unemployed Kenyan youth become more productive. Several projects were initiated or proposed. Subsequently, the institution's budget was reviewed upward each passing year. But as the institution's financial muscle increased from 2.5 billion shillings to over 20 billion shillings, and so did the opportunities for those with sinister motives. As the youth focused on increased opportunities in the NYS, investigations into the latest scam reveal senior government officers and NYS officials fixed their eyes on avenues to rob taxpayers.
But look at it now. An officer is in Ruaraka, running with papers to the office of PS, is approved there. Those are the gaps.
Investigations into the new NYS scam have revealed how senior government officers and NYS officials have been using weak links and loopholes in the integrated financial management system to steal public money at the institution. Wednesday's investigations by detectives at the DCI focused on the IFMES, a system an organized group of corrupt bureaucrats have targeted with complex schemes to loot the NYS. 6 officers who manned the systems were taken to task at the DCI headquarters. NTV has established that DCI officers are currently compiling files over the NYS scam that will be forwarded to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions on Thursday for action. The DPP will then peruse the files containing 29 government officers and NYS officials, possibly including PS Lilian Omolo and NYS Director General Richard Ndubai, suspected to have been involved in the recent heist.
Probably 1 billion.
But the Parliamentary Committee on Labour has moved fast to recommend cutting the money allocated to the NYS. According to the MPs, NYS has proved not to have the capacity to prevent looters from accessing its finances.
And of course, we are going to be waiting for the investigations to show us who is culpable in the process. But at the same time, we have taken our mandate as the committee that provides a budget for this institution to say, let's look at this budget.
We might focus on enhancing budget to sectors like Youth Enterprise Fund, sectors like Uwezo Fund, than giving billions of shillings to a small agency which have so many issues.
Health CS Sicily Kariuki was also on the receiving end here. Legislators blame her of failing to act when a red flag was raised in 2017 over the possibility of a second scam at the Institution of Vocational Training. They say the CS ignored a tip that indicated that things were out of order at the NYS, even after the Auditor General gave the institution a clean bill of health.
These are concerns we are raising. Until and unless we get answers.
Enock Sikolia, NTV.